I never think about that, quite honestly. I just get on with it. I order what I like, and that's it.
In a world marked by diversity, there's a universal language that transcends cultural boundaries: food. Our journey begins in the heart of communities, where kitchens become melting pots of flavors, bringing people together in a celebration of culinary diversity.
Well, I've worked in a pub for like 3 years now, and I feel like people come to pubs to be like comfortable. I think all cultures really, on a day-to-day basis, I see like, yeah, every single culture, it's not really restricted. Like even, you'd expect like the typical crowd is always like an old man, but it's not just that, you do get pretty much everybody. So we get a lot of like African, Middle Eastern, European, English, yeah, literally all types of cultures. I feel like I get to meet people every single day, new people, speak to different people, so yeah, I quite enjoy it.
Well, I eat Chinese, I eat Indian. Australian can be different. In other words, I like to try different food. I don't like the same thing every day. So that's a good one. Indian, Chinese, difficult to say. On the day Indian, on the day Chinese.
One more time. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Here we go. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año, felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. All right, look to the person next to you. Sing.
Food festivals like this one showcase the rich tapestry of cultures through their distinctive cuisines. It's more than just a feast for the palate, it's a feast for the senses that unites communities. Today, we're not just learning recipes, we're sharing stories, traditions, and building connections that go beyond the kitchen.
My name is Radha.
My name is Hakeem.
मैडम जी मेरा नाम पुनीत है.
Food to me is actually very monumental. From the people that I've got to know, such as actually Abdul. Funny enough, like I have a very good relationship with food. In uni, I started off getting to know my flatmates by cooking food, by creating this concept where I'd cook food from around the world and then make them taste it and then see if they like it or not. Now, it was quite funny because they were mostly Caucasian and they would never tasted like Caucasian British, and they never tasted food outside their comfort zone. So it was quite funny to kind of see that. So yeah, food has definitely brought me connected to a lot of people.
यार खाने में तो बहुत कुछ पसंद है. चाट पापड़ी भी बहुत पसंद है, छोले भटूरे भी बहुत पसंद है, छोले पूड़ी सभी पसंद है. मतलब कुछ आइटम्स हैं तो जैसे छोले भटूरे बहुत पसंद है मम्मी के हाथ के अपनी.
I had a very good friendship with this Sri Lankan girl who basically we would go back and forth and we cook food from our country and then like basically make us taste it. And obviously I'm Muslim, so it was quite challenging for her for meals that were, you know, that had pork or something like that to kind of change the recipe. So creativity there, but it was, you know, generally just fun. So we built a relationship through there. I think most of my friends, probably like 7 of my friends, I built it through food.
मैं ना पंजाबियों से पूछ रहा हूँ फेवरेट फूड कौन सा है. पंजाबियों को तो आप कुछ भी दे दो वो कुछ भी खा लेंगे. बट अगर इन जनरल आप पूछना चाहते हो तो मेरा भैया पंजाबी में बोलना था मेरे को. यार मैडम ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਨੇ ਪੁੱਛ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ फेवरेट फूड ਕੀ है. मैं पंजाबी ने ਤੁਸੀਂ कुछ भी दे दो वो खा लेंगे कुछ भी. बट इन जनरल मेरा फेवरेट फूड है कोई भी चिकन रिलेटेड आइटम
जो फ्रेश और एकदम लाइट ऑयल में फ्राइड भटूरे, गोल गोल एकदम फूले हुए भटूरे, ऑयल रीयूज नहीं है, पता है अपने घर के सामने मम्मी ने बनाए हैं, छोले इतने टेस्टी, मज़ा आ जाता है यार उसको खा के. मतलब आई फील लाइक गोइंग बैक एंड हैविंग दैट फूड अगेन.
ਵੈਨ ਯੂ ਸਿਟ ਔਨ ਅ ਟੇਬਲ ਜੈਪਨੀਜ਼ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਵੀ ਲੋਕੀ ਹੋ, ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਫੂਡ ਤੇ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਡਰਿੰਕਸ ਤੇ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਜੋ ਫੀਲਿੰਗਸ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਉਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਬਾਹਰ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ। ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਫੂਡ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਹੋ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਕਲਚਰ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਟੌਪਿਕ ਹੋ। ਬਟ ਯਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਫੂਡ ਟੇਬਲ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਇੱਕ ਆਈ ਵੁੱਡ ਸੇ ਪਲੇਸ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ 'ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਕਨੈਕਸ਼ਨਸ ਬਣਦੇ ਹੈ। ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਾਫੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਵਰਕ ਪਲੇਸ 'ਤੇ ਬੈਠੇ ਹੈ, ਮੈਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਹੋਰ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਬਟ ਉਹ ਸੇਮ ਵੈਰਾਈਟੀ ਦਾ ਫੂਡ ਪਸੰਦ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਨੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਕਿ ਯਾਰ ਚਲੋ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਫੂਡ ਪਸੰਦ ਹੈ, ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਤਾਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ, ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਹੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ, ਤਾਂ ਬਾਕੀ ਉਹ ਸਭ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ। ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਖਿਆਲ ਨਾਲ ਜਦੋਂ ਬਾਹਰਲੀ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਜਾਈਏ ਉਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਰਕ ਨਾਲ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਕਰੀਏ, ਜਦੋਂ ਫੂਡ 'ਤੇ ਡਿਸਕਸ ਕਰਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਨੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਸਟਰੋਂਗ ਔਰ ਬਹੁਤ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਅੱਛਾ ਬਣਦਾ ਹੈ।
Well, I'd say obviously Nigerians, you'd be surprised, as Africans we have similar foods, just different names. So would make something like someone will call it jollof, or like someone else will call it pounded yam, and others will call it kawunga, ugali, posho, like just different many things. And that kind of allowed me to see that we are not so different. We just have different names for certain things, but we have similarities, and that kind of bonded us. It's like, what? Like, you make this? It's like, this is what it is. Sadza from like Zimbabwe, for example. I made a friend through that, and I recently found out that it's called sadza. This particular type of food, like that white pounded yam that people call the Nigerian famous thing. So yeah, like mostly Africans, it gave me a tighter bond, because I think within Africa, it's a lot of diversity. We don't really, the borders are not open like Europe, so we don't interconnect with each other. So yeah, seeing the similarities within food, I mean, it's a language that you can speak without speaking, so it's great.
As we savor the tastes of different cultures, let's remember that food is not just sustenance. It's a powerful source that connects us all. So in every bite, in every shared meal, we find a common thread that binds us together, the shared joy of baking bread and celebrating the richness of our human experience.